For daily Ask Reddit. r/ask Reddit. What's your riskiest masturbation? Both headphones in. Door unlocked. Noise cancelling headphones on. Door open. Noise cancelling headphones. Eye mask on. Outside in public. Can't watch people watch you with an eye mask on. When I was in high school, some dude jerked off in the bookshelves of the school library and got a suspension. Then came back, jerked off in front of some chick on the bus and got expelled. Louis CK. But he always asked. High school gym class. We were running outside and I, for some reason I cannot explain, decided to just duck behind one of those shipping containers every public school has on their athletic fields and crank one out onto the dirt. Pulled my shorts back up and walked away. Nothing like a bit of Jack and Field. Afterward I put on a weight belt and did a little clean and jerk. Maybe one day you'll progress to a snatch. My grandma took my sister and me to the movies when I was 13. Her and my sister went to see something lame and she bought me a ticket to see Spawn. Really shows how old I am. No one in my row or the row in front of me. No clue where the inspiration came from. But I said F it and rubbed one out. Spawn is a very interesting choice of porno. Spawn. Was in the backseat of my family's van. We were on a trip to Florida and felt the urge from the vibrations of the road. Pulled a blanket over me and went to town. Had a similar experience, was young, and had just uploaded raunchy pics onto my PSP, was in the backseat, and started jacking off trying to hide it, because going slower is less noticeable, right? As I looked up, and saw the reflection of the naked woman on my PSP on the side window. They knew. They knew. Seriously dude, I used to think I got away with stuff like making out, or fingering a girl on the way back from somewhere, but now I know they knew. Share a room with my cousin while he was sleeping, hopefully. Remember the wise words of Nietzsche. For when you rub one out into a silent, darkened room, the dark rubs one out back at you. One time I was watching porn when I heard a knock on the door and then my cousin running up the stairs to play Xbox with me. I was pissed as fuck that he had blue-balled me, and so instead of switching to hentai to watch it for the plot while staying horny or just giving up and playing Xbox with him, I went straight back to Pornhub and carried on beating the fuck out of my meat for another 10 minutes. He was in front of me on the same bed less than a foot from me playing Xbox. The bed kept squeaking at random times too. He didn't turn around once and sounded annoyed when he asked me why I kept moving the bed. So he probably knew, or else he would have been facing me and talking more. I just told him I had a gnat bite on my leg that was itchy. I didn't care because he had been coming round every day for a month, and so I had no time to myself unless it was to sleep. He ever does that again, I will nut on the back of his head. Not me, but a former classmate from high school in a small engines class during an endless lecture on how a single cylinder engine works, explaining it with like 4 different visual models, started jacking it in his pants. I and couple of other guys were looking around like, seriously? Is everyone just going to pretend this isn't happening? And after some time he wordlessly got up to go to the bathroom, presumably to finish the deed. I wonder how many of these posts are really the other side of this story. Like how many guys are thinking they got away with it for years, but their moms are just rolling their eyes and distracting their 2-year-old sister Jenny so she doesn't have to hear you /Notsa Ninja _ cumbering a panting in the backseat.